Let me just get this thing ready for going to chat. And tomorrow at 7 o'clock is going to be the famous Convocation. The one that we do every Yule. So, this one gets ready to go. So, what means is that tomorrow is going to be a big shindig. Okay? I mean, big shindig. This is the big one. This is the Great Kahuna. This is the one that only happens once a year for me. And it's the start of my season, or winter. And in the Northern Hemisphere, it is the shortest day of the year with the longest night. Whereas in the Southern Hemisphere, it's not Yule, but it's beginning of summer. Actually, that's Litha, I think, isn't it? Litha. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm really just excited because we're going to see so many new energies coming in, and I want to make sure you guys know that. And so let me just get the chat on the screen so I can see it, and then we'll answer your questions as we can at the same time. So let me just get this on the screen here. Here it is. All right. So, the first questions are, Valley says, hi, Valley, how you doing? Can't wait to see Michelle. Well, I know you can't wait. But here's the thing. We just checked the weather for NYC tomorrow. Tomorrow's high is expected to be 3 degrees Celsius with an 85% chance of rain. Saturday, it's going to be 0 degrees Celsius with snow. And funny thing is that tomorrow afternoon here in Connecticut, at the same time I'm in NYC, most likely, it will be snow with 0 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be kind of a bit of a strange thing. What have you been doing? Trying to get some things sorted out. 32 is freezing, so just warm. I know that. Yeah, 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius is freezing. 0 degrees Celsius in a sheltered environment is not too bad. But 0 degrees Celsius, wind blowing at you is very, very hard to handle. But, you know, I'm looking forward to this convocation. Last year, Stan suggested that we should have the convocation over there at Times Square. Well, Noodles decided to have it over here at the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street, which is kind of interesting because it's going to be actually anywhere at the Stock Exchange at 7 o'clock at night, other than the custodial staff. So, let me just show you real quick what I have. Packed for this ritual trip. First of all, I have 2 bags. One holds the traditional clothing, cell phone chargers, all that. And the other one holds the candles, the calendars, the incense, the altar cloth. That holds the that's the card table we're using, because I know it looks terrible, but oh well. Right. Right, Marcel, I know. So, how you doing, Toodles? So I have to so Noodles got 2 bags to carry downstairs. I gotta carry the walker to the table. I can carry the 1 bag and the walker. He can carry the other bag and the table. So I'm looking forward to this. Suddenly got very tired. Tomorrow is the Convocation. Convocation is something we do every year. It is basically a time when we do the opening ceremony for winter and celebrate the 3 months that it was my season. And we have the Convocation has, I have my circlets, my crown. I'm throwing some earrings this year. I have my amulet at all times. This is kind of like the, oh, well, I see this every day kind of thing. I already know about that. So, we're gonna, big deal. Makes you sit there looking forward to it. I want to see the Convocation be a major success. So, how can you help? Let your friends know about the Convocation. Let them know about it so they can come and join us tomorrow. This is a big deal, okay? And I would love to see everybody come tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It will be a portrait live stream like this one, with a couple additional helpful tools. Number 1, I have a wireless microphone I will be using so that we can get the sound and keep the audio working. So it will not be, okay, let me explain this. It will not be, that Convocation stream is not going to start with me leaving the house and going down there because Stan likes to play music. And we know he likes to play music. So that's going to be another stream, another portrait live stream before the Convocation stream. Okay, that's going to be another Michele Marie live stream. And then we have the Convocation stream. Will not be any music. So that we can be fully monetized and keep it simple. Now, why am I yawning? Well, as you may know, last night we had a problem with the water system here. It's fixed now, but I was a little anxious about it, and I did sleep pitifully. Not very well, but I slept some. And so I kind of was worried about, well, what if he doesn't get it fixed within 24 hours? Fortunately, he did get it fixed in 24 hours, so that's good. And, come on, afternoon, Gitchy, how you doing? Did you know tomorrow Stan and Noodles want me to do the Convocation in front of the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow? Last year, Stan suggested Times Square. This time, he suggested the New York Stock Exchange. Okay? So, the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, portrait live stream like this one. That will be independent of getting down to NYC stream, because NYC stream is because Stan wants to play. He's bringing me down. He wants to play music and stuff like that. And so we know that that's going to be music one, and the convocation one is not going to have music on it. Um, so there'll be two streams tomorrow, and then three when you include the Ride Home and Noodles stream. So that's where we are going to do 2 or 3 live streams. Going to New York, the convocation, and coming home from New York. Because the music and the fact that the convocation stream is going to be the most important, and I want it to be fully visible worldwide. All right, because it is a worldwide thing. You know, you want to be fully visible. Taking dog out before going to work soon. Make sure. Okay, so you go right to Noodle's place. Yeah, I know you want to go back home here for the Christmas story. Yeah, I have my incontinence pads on. Not just don't worry about that. Which means no coffee before I go. Oh, stopping for a restroom break is not really a big deal. Let's go in the companies, say about just stopping for a restroom break about 2 hours in, and then when you get to Noodle's house, be all set. Just be aware there's 2 green bags and a table stand and a walker to bring. So there's a table, a walker, and a 2 green bags. Lee says crazy family is here. I'm yawning because, as I said last night, I didn't get a lot of sleep. Good news is the issue has been fixed with the water system, so that's great. So I don't have to worry about that. But since basically at this point I can relax, the worst of it's over. That's why. It's like my body's saying is, now I can finally relax and take an emotional shit for myself and just deal with the things I need to deal with. Which makes sense. Yeah. I mean, the show was, holding Jimmy's feet to the fire about the water. I mean, she was like getting on his ass she called him like 5 times since yesterday afternoon. And he finally got it fixed this morning. So that's good. Just Michelle used her Virgo Karen attitude, finally bared her knuckles and said, look, fix the damn thing, okay? Because if you don't, they're going to fine you $1,000 per day. And Jimmy, they typically get a plumber. Them paying $1,000 per day fine. So, but he managed to get fixed, so that's good. Are you going to Valentine's Day party this year? No. Um, I don't have a Valentine. Um, so probably not. Yeah, she doesn't have anyone to go with. So actually, well, that might be a joke of a song. Losing a wheel is not impossible. Actually, that's why I always carry a little itty bitty wrench in my purse because the way the wheels are attached, they have lock nuts on them, but they can come off. Or sometimes more often than not, the nuts get tight, and then they cause it to jam up. But I should check the wheels ahead of time tonight to make sure that they're the right tension to make sure not too loose. I'm not combing the ears. No, I gotta comb around the ears. I gotta comb around my ears, not comb the ears. Of course, if you were a werewolf, you probably would be brushing your ears because your ears would be hairy. I don't have hairy ears. Jeez. Um, no, I don't have a spare, but see, my walker originally came with just standard indoor wheels, like most walkers do, which tend to be great on hard surfaces like tile, but it's terrible. So it's terrible on concrete because it just wears out real fast because the polyurethane is really soft. So I went ahead and I ordered much bigger wheels, diameter wheels that will give me more track surface area so that they'll ride better. I also bought another spare set of wheels, which are basically designed for a grocery cart, which will probably be better on snow because they're wider surface, so that they will prevent them from sinking in the snow as deep. So that's why I bought the wheels I bought, so that we would have um, better wheels for transportation. Oh, theoretically, I do have a spare wheel. You got a whole spare assembly if you take it with you. Yeah, I do have a spare wheel assembly, but I mean, they're pretty beat up too. Yeah. Um, it's that reason I bought new wheels because the gray wheels that commonly used on these walkers don't stand up, as I said, to the rigors of abuse of walking on asphalt or concrete. They weren't designed for that purpose. Eventually, you're going to have to get yourself those caliper brakes, rim brakes. Yeah. So, yeah, it's what we'll do. Well, anyway, I know I'm tired anyway, so why don't I just wrap this up? Here's what I want to say. Tomorrow morning, okay, there will be a morning show. More than likely, it's going to be in Stan's car. Okay, or we'll start it at 10 in the studio and see where it goes from there. And then, or if he wants to come early and insist of jumping, because he did say he has to get to a party for his friends and family at 5. So that's why he said 11 o'clock in the morning. So we probably will do a short 1 hour stream, maybe a 30-minute. And then when I get in this car, since we'll be in the car for 2 hours anyway, we'll just do our morning show then. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. Yep, it certainly does. Yeah. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So tomorrow, morning show is not starting at 10 a.m. The morning show will start when I get in Stan's car. Okay? On the way down to NYC. Okay? That's when we'll have our morning show. And then when I come home with Noodles, there'll be another morning show or night show, whichever one he decides to do, because it's going to snow in NYC on Saturday, where in Connecticut it's going to snow on Friday. In NYC on Friday it's going to rain. So that means that it may have to be an indoor ceremony, because there may not be no choice, because it's going to be kind of wet and I don't have a tarp. Okay? Unless Noodles has a tarp or something to put over us to keep us dry, like one of those little things you see at those little fairs and things like that to keep us dry. But that's what we can do for now. And so, Lee just mad because the family is really the health of eyes. Okay. You're irresistible. Thank you, I guess. Daisy Duck says, open your eyes to what you're modding. You shouldn't have been. What? Okay, I don't get that. Family. Okay. Some Daisy, she's not. Okay. Ryan says, I'm back, Michelle. Okay, how you doing, Tina? Parasola says, cool, Gizzy. My job has really been slaving me. Galaxy Eye says, you mix. Gizzy says, Daisy, you are not a happy person, huh? Gizzy says, hi, Tina, miss you. Said, I don't get it. Her nose is not that high. Well, anyway, listen. So, this is where you come in. Could you please help me by letting people know that tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 100 hours Universal Coordinated Time, I will be live with the Convocation. We will be starting a wee bit earlier because I have to set everything up and stuff. So, I'm looking forward to see you all there. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Sharing is caring. And do, if you can, become a member. Memberships help offset the costs of these shows. And I really would appreciate it so much. Tonight, 7 o'clock, it's going to be Turtle Wall with me and Gaming Fairy. And that's going to be at 7 o'clock. And as far as how am I doing with the truck, I'm out of practice, obviously. For now, I typically set my truck up with an automatic transmission, but I'm really out of practice. So, wish me luck. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I'll see you all, guys, later. I'll see you tomorrow morning, of course. It might be a late show at 11-ish instead of at 10. But I will be here tomorrow, okay? I promise you. All right? Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, guys.